Some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. The Huskers will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Oregon's offense takes the field. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And that's going to be the challenge for this offense tonight, is holding up against this pass rush. They are one of the best defenses in the entire nation because of their ability to get pressure on the quarterback. They're going to have to do a much better job tonight protecting their guy, or they've got no shot.
The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Moore will throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crossbar. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Lost a throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his tight end. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best two teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, David, has put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference. Let's be honest, the Big Ten and the SEC, they've separated themselves from everybody else. And so you're competing in this conference, in the middle of the season. You can finish strong. Now we're not just talking about conference championships. We're talking about where can we be in the playoff and how much damage we can do in the postseason.
Shotgun snap on third down. He's got him in the flat. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Nebraska's offense will go to work for the first time. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On the option. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The play action fake. Finds his man. It's Hunter. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Quick completion to the right. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Line getting set on second down. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Snagged out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Use the play fake. Now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll go to the ground. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. Going to swing it on second down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he hauls it in at the 30. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Moore to the air. Unloads to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call, and they get the INT.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cornhuskers with the 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Hunter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Clark. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Huskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass, it's Raiola. He's going to fire deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On the direct snap, it's Pringle. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. The Huskers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. One final play before the end of the quarter. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Moore will throw. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Wants to throw on third. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
The Ducks decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense putting points on the board.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Right down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Off play action. He took a hit. Couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for... And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that's now their third sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front seven. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. That's caught. It's Johnson. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Moore to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Sends it downfield. Got it inside the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, third and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today, this one from 34 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Working that left side now. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. And the Huskers headed quickly to the line. The sure hands, it's Clark. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games. That is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. reads it, fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Coleman. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and he'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Moore will throw. Punch it out of the air. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be knocked down. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hunter. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Takes a handoff. It's Hughes. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Moore to the air. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Ducks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Hughes. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. From the gun on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Buys a little extra time. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Out of the gun, the inside give. And a decent game there before the defense makes the stop. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
And the Ducks will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
To the air, it's Raiola. Makes the grab over the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
The Cornhuskers want to crank the tempo. The give on the option. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They kick it away on 4th down. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. Breaks into the open. Oregon. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Western Kentucky is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These toppers have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Fresno State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. And the Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. He's got him. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. He lets it fly. Intercepted deep in his own end. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Card in the backfield. It's Coleman. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll go back to work on offense. That's caught. It's Hunter. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll run play action. He makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Finds the tight end. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looking to throw on first down. And he throws another interception. His 3rd of the night.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Moore. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Ducks send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Handoff to the single running back. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. Here's the handoff. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air, it's Raiola. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Clark. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. He's got it on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass on second down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Hunter. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. Direct snap. It's Pringle. Find some fresh air. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. They're going to ride this running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Cornhuskers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Husker! Fitted in the window for the score.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
27, Nebraska, 17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field to score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Moore will throw. Pulls it in. It's Moore. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Ducks will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly complete. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And the running back made the catch along the sidelines, but he drifted out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hunter. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hunter. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Huskers have pushed it inside the 20. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, we head to Dallas for a final update on one of the best games every year, the Red River rivalry. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Ducks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here comes the option. Runs through a tackle. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. He's got an open man. There he goes. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of the big play covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Fires to the big fella. The Cornhuskers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Blasted as he lets it go. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gets the back moving. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And this really puts it out of reach. I mean, it was already a tall order, and you had to be aggressive in this situation. But now, with this turnover, this one's all but over.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push, and ball security, David. That's premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Moore to the air. Under fire. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Ducks will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Catch in the middle. It's Hunter. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play, clock running.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. Splits the uprights right down the middle. This is now a 7-point game.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. That is the exclamation point, and they remain perfect. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but we